Do we look overlandy?
Oh yeah. I'm so excited to get the Lexus done and ready to go.
Yeah.
I've determined that I can do everything here. If I get the struts assembled at the shop, I can do it. I literally park in front of the shed and do it in the dirt. So I did the inner fenders on the Jeep.
You would in theory have a lift open tomorrow if you wanted to do it at the shop tomorrow.
I can't get off work.
Okay.
But I did the inner fenders on the Jeep. I find those ones that you gave me. I know, but I found myself taking hardware and putting it, just setting it down in the grass. I'm like, me, god damn it. That's the only downside. But yeah, so I'll do all the bolt-on shit tomorrow. Then I do want to still get a day to come to the shop and have someone weld all the weld-on parts on. Yeah, okay. Because that's one thing I don't have. I don't have the machine or the ability.
We're gonna be closed basically from Christmas through New Year's.
Okay.
Or the 2nd, really. So like there's a whole week where we're not doing anything, so we can always do a little Christmas break action.
Yeah, there's one more thing I want to order. It makes the upper control arm, it puts it in double shear opposed to single shear. Not that I'm ever going to put that much stress on it.
Oh, on the
Lexus.
The Lexus.
Yeah, so it puts the upper control arms in double shear instead of single shear.
Are they really single shear?
Single shear.
Gross.
Yeah. Gross. So it's like it's chaos fab.
Total chaos.
Total chaos fabrication. I think we finally got fire, Tom.
Yeah, I think we did too. It's not real hot yet, but no. Anyway. But yeah, I don't know. It's everything that we thought was going to happen this year. I think we're primed for that and more next year, and I really want to make sure we capitalize on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on board with trying to get. We just need to figure out how to get the content, but I'm on board with trying to get back to weekly. Yeah. If not, we'll do.
Well, all right. So
we could do like a bonus that we could do every other week with a bonus episode.
You still have 2 from SEMA to do, right?
Yeah.
Because we still have Eric and then Russ and Jed's episode.
Yeah, I downloaded
We'll have
those.
this episode, which if you can get it prepped, it should come out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because this is everywhere. I mean, I know it's my algorithm, but it is everywhere
it's
the
my
last
algorithm
day and a half. I can do a poolside virtual with Wookie because there's also a bunch of car news that's come out in the last 2 weeks. Like Subaru just unveiled a new Outback, and like there's a new Frontier, like a redesign of the new Frontiers coming out.
The 6-wheel Lexus LS minivan.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff going on that I can easily knock out another one. So that would give us basically four banked, which gets us through the holidays.
Yeah.
Plus our normal.
Well,
Christmas.
I would start New Year's with weekly.
Okay.
Wait till the new year.
Yeah. I mean, Wookie's all about doing a regular, at least monthly, so that covers 1 week.
Yeah, and let me know when you guys do it, because I can also jump in on that if you don't mind.
I don't care.
If we're gonna do virtual, I'll offer my 2 cents, which may be limited.
Yeah. All right. I got an idea, so I'm gonna bring us in.
Okay.
You ready?
Sure.
Did you actually look at any of this on the RECON yet, or no?
A while ago, but I've not spent a ton of time
you haven't
looking
looked at
it.
any of the stuff that's come out?
Not the new stuff. Like I remember.
I read a bunch of stuff, watched a bunch of YouTube videos,
which is
today. So,
IFS, IRS.
Yeah, that's all pointless.
Yeah, EV.
Yeah.
Doors come off, the roof slides back.
This will be fun then.
And it's an EV.
All right, ready?
It does EV things.
Yeah. Welcome back to Dirt Drive Podcast. Look who I found. It's Sasquatch.
Yeah, my beard is massive.
Timothy.
Yeah.
Lamp.
Yes, Moth is in my name.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been I've missed hanging out with you. Like the part that I miss the most about podcasting is like just hanging out with the boys.
Anytime.
I know it's just hard.
The perfect excuse for us to ignore our family responsibilities and hang out.
Yeah. Yeah, now that the girl's older, it'll be
it does
older.
It so
She's 7 months old, but now that the girl's older, it'll
get
be
harder,
easier.
but it gets easier.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's real weird.
Figuring out. I think we've adjusted to a pretty good schedule. I've solo parented for I don't know, 5 of the last 11 nights because my wife's been out of town. So it's just like trading the responsibility, figuring out doing it all has been pretty good. So
my first night off in 5 nights.
Yeah.
So same deal.
Yep. And then I'm off all weekend because I gotta hopefully have the Lexus done by today, which is Tuesday.
You'll be no, today is Thursday.
No, I know. By the time this episode comes out, it's Tuesday, and hopefully the Lexus is done.
Yeah, I'll be on a golf course by the time you're done working on the Lexus.
This is also technically our Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, it is.
Would you like to holler about mashed potatoes?
Tommy loves mashed potatoes. We determined that.
We gave Lucy sweet potato fingers tonight.
Oh yeah,
and she munches them down.
Hell yeah. Tommy's a big nuggies dude.
Yeah, she can't quite do nuggies yet.
We did nuggies and mac and cheese. We lived like bachelors for a few nights this week.
Nice.
It was pretty good. Actually, shout out Gearhead Coffee. I used the brake dust seasoning on some chicken breasts, threw them in the oven, cooked them up, sliced them up, and then mixed them in with the mac and cheese.
Nice.
He loved that.
It does sound good. I haven't tried the brake dust seasonings yet.
It's good. It's really good.
But I'm still on the monthly subscriptions. Make sure you guys use code DIRTDRIVE, and I don't remember what percentage it is, but save some money. And
is it 5? It's either 5 or 10. I can't remember. Also available at the shop. If
it's linked in the description.
Yeah.
We do love Gearhead. I actually never texted Jeff back. I asked him if he was going to SEMA, and I forgot to text him back when he said no.
Oh, well, all right. Then it's better than him saying yes and you didn't text him back. Missed opportunity.
Sorry, Jeff.
Anyway, so yeah, let's do this. I don't want to say the whole episode, but we're talking Jeep Recon. And we're not talking like reconditioning or...
Reconditioning would be cool. Do a resto mod on
yeah. Anyway, but yeah, the new Jeep Recon.
Yes.
Electrified glory.
And I am surprised with everything that we were a part of in Capitol Hill and everything that we've heard behind closed doors. I'm surprised there's no onboard range extender. Unless there is, and I've missed that.
Nothing I have seen in the last 48 hours since it's been unveiled officially has mentioned a range extender or any kind of ICE option. That being said,
if you need a Hemi,
no.
I know a guy that puts Hemis in Jeeps.
Here's what it comes down to, and
could that be our?
And this is going to be a really interesting conversation, considering we've been labeled like anti-EV at this point, which we're not actually anti-EV. We're just
pro vehicle choice.
We're just pro vehicle choice. Hi, puppy dogs. Hello. No, so right now, it is dual drive motors.
Okay. That's cool.
230 to 250 miles of range.
They said that I remember seeing,
which I guess is low these days. I haven't really followed the EV world, so that's.
But I saw something like 600 horsepower,
650 horsepower,
0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds.
So
that's useless numbers on a.
I'm so conflicted by this thing. It really bugs me because it is so. To me, it's actually a good thing. I think they did a nice job with it. I think it's very on brand. I think their heart's in the right place. I just think the engineering and build cycle of it being an EV, and they just can't backtrack for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But
it's also, so the problem I have is, I think it's just my distrust for the Jeep brand and Stellantis in general.
Okay.
But like, I don't care how good it claims to be, I'm not buying an EV from Stellantis. I'm not buying anything new from Stellantis.
All right, so
like I see driving, because I work in Leesburg.
Yeah.
So driving on the Leesburg, I see 2 Hummers a day driving around.
Yeah.
So there is a market for the EV off-road segment. The Rivians exist.
Yep.
Like
Scout, all that stuff.
The Scout. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see more of the Scout and I want to see more of the Slate. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the Slate. That's something that I could actually see myself getting.
Yeah.
But there is a market for it. I just know that in a I can't. This is my AI hallucination. I know that the Jeep brand has one of the least reliable vehicles.
Yeah.
New vehicles out there. And when it comes to least reliable vehicles and EVs, I don't want to cross-pollinate those.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that as a general concept. I'm looking at this as a enthusiast more than I am a like. Here's what it comes down to: Jeeps have really never been practical. The most practical thing that's ever worn a Jeep badge is a Grand Cherokee, right? And then like, I think it's still like one of their best badges ever. Like,
yeah, Grand Cherokee's a great car.
So Wranglers aren't practical. They're capable. They're fun. They're cool. They're not practical. They never have been, right? Like the Cherokee and the Grand Cherokee have always been the practical thing within the Jeep world. The Recon is not practical either. They're going to tell you all the cargo space, all the cool
cargo space, cargo road.
Right. Oh my God. Yes, Tim.
Unless it's Tesla, then cargo space.
And the Recon goes off-road. No, but so when it first came out, I was like, ew, gross. They made a Bronco Sport. Apparently, it's bigger than that. It's like full-blown...
It's Cherokee sized.
It's bigger. It's 4Runner sized.
Is it really?
From an interior space standpoint, it is 4Runner sized.
So it looks just like the Cherokee remodel.
Yeah, it
like
does.
They're spitting images of each other.
That's where I'm part of me is going with this is I do wonder if there's a lot of shared components to it, which is why it's now coming out now. Like
after they did the rebrand of the Cherokee.
Yeah.
Which was, did you cover it with Wookiee?
Vaguely, because it was
lackluster.
Really lackluster. It's exactly how I felt about the Wagoneer when that came out. Where they're like, it's gonna be the family adventure vehicle. Here's a luxury SUV with 4 billion screens in it. It's like, okay, this is not an at all adventure vehicle. But
if you're interested in Subaru and you're not lesbian, here's the Jeep. Here's the Jeep Cherokee.
The thing I actually this is all summed up by I actually like the Recon. I'm not gonna buy one. It's not. Jeep is saying it is not replacing the Wrangler.
So compare it to your initial like of the Rivian, because you liked the Rivian when it came out.
I still like the Rivian, and what I like about the Rivian is it's an EV that actually works as a daily driver car. The Recon might check that box, but to your point of Stellantis reliability, probably not. They are smart about it. They're doing a whole like public charging network. Like it's gonna have a Tesla supercharger adapter. Like you're gonna be able to charge everywhere. Like they're doing that all right, and I appreciate that side of it. Departure angle, breakover angle, approach angle are all in line with 4Runner TRD.
Okay,
it's running a 33, and it's
that's pretty big for
it's a 113-inch wheelbase.
Okay, so it's good. What is it? The Cherokee is 103.
The next Cherokee? Yeah, it's something like that. So it's a little bit, if I remember correctly, it's a shorter wheelbase than the four-door Wrangler, but its overall length is longer than a Wrangler when you factor in all the cargo stuff. Doors are removable, quarter glass and rear glass are removable, which I don't know how I feel about the glass being removable.
That's what they did with the Freedom top, whatever the power hardtop on the Wrangler was.
Yeah.
There is they do the same thing. The rear glass and the quarter glass is removable with the power sliding hardtop. The fabrics on the hardtop. You know what I mean.
So that also has that. Like if you watch the videos, the glass itself had like. Think of like your Freedom panel latches. It has that, and then like the glass just removes. Like it doesn't have. It's not the frame removing like the side windows of the hard top on the Jeep on the Wrangler.
It's just the glass.
It's just the glass. It's one of the like it looks real funky with everything off. Like the door hinges that remain behind it are awful. Yeah, like they stick out off the B pillar like 6 inches.
What is the guy from? Is it Tate? From the Gambler.
Sure.
He posted a video when it came out of the parody of how he took the doors off of his Sport. He's like,
yeah,
they're a little late. I already did it.
Yeah. So it's like there's just little details which, I mean, nitpicky, but overall I think they did a really good job as far as honing in on it. Like it's going to be cool that there's something else that you can just easily pop the doors off and go. It's definitely.
Now, is it Bronco pop the? I guess we don't know the mechanics of popping the doors off. But from what I understand, it's not. it's easy to take the doors off of a Bronco, but it's not Jeep easy.
This is Jeep easy.
Okay.
So they're even the 26 Wrangler is now advertised as a toolless door removal. I don't know.
Yeah, it's one thing
or not.
That's one thing I did on my
exactly.
dad's Jeep.
Yeah,
Is you have the door keepers
I
just pushed him into the door and he can just lift them out.
It's funny because I've always laughed that like they refer to it as toolless now, and I'm like, oh, well, they just basically removed all the parts that everyone removes on their own.
Yeah.
So it's like they didn't really change anything. They just took a step away from us as easiest. Like there's no retainer on the bottom anymore. They still couldn't figure out from Ford, and I don't know if maybe Ford has a patent on it or not.
The
but
mirrors,
the mirrors still come off of the door. Which
I don't understand that.
Maybe Ford patented it. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know how they would patent it.
Which it doesn't make sense why Jeep doesn't make the mirrors stay on the car, because they also don't. Jeep doesn't sell a mirror. Can you go to the dealership and buy a mirror?
Yes, part of their Mopar performance parts availability for the Recon will have a doorless mirror kit or mirror relocation kit, whatever you want to call it, with a rock slider. Like they're doing all the right things with it. I actually, like I said, I really like it. I think they're doing a good job with it.
Respect the effort.
And the marketing and the language is correct in my enthusiast opinion, as far as like they seem to understand what we want in an off-road vehicle and what we want in a Jeep and why people like Jeeps. Like they've hit all of that with the Recon, except for the fact that it's an EV.
Yeah. And if they do the Ram charger and put a range extender on board, done. The onboard range extender would be wonderful.
I think the Ram charger is going to be bigger. I think that's going to be on the Wagoneer platform. So I don't know if that's going to...
Well, the Ram charger, the Ram charger is just the F1, or not the F1, the
Ram 1500.
The 1500 with a onboard generator. That's all the Ram charger is.
Oh, you're right. But so they're also doing a Ram SUV.
Yes.
That they're not calling a Durango.
Yeah.
Which everyone thinks they're going to bring back the Ram charger name, but...
Well, they did. It's the
but like
like an actual name.
Yeah, because I think that Ram Charger name, I think that was just a concept idea. Like I don't know if that was actually.
Okay. I thought they were going to put it in the production. They may. I didn't do any research on it.
But to that point, the Wagoneer, that Wagoneer S platform has that EV setup. So like maybe it's going to be a hybrid between, like quite literally a hybrid. You gooberhead.
Let me hit my axe.
He's just hitting everything.
What a nut.
Where's your puppy dog? Everybody, Odin, say hi to the camera.
Yes, we're not at a table we can smack. He's still going to smack everything with that circle tail.
Hi. Get excited.
I took him camping with me when I went out with Alex a few weeks ago, and he had a great time. We went on a 4-mile hike.
Do you want a Recon? Do you want a Jeep Recon? Ow!
Went on a 4-mile hike, came back. By 6 o'clock, he was standing at the door of the tent, and he put himself to bed at 6 o'clock. The sun had just gone down. Me and Alex were eating dinner. Yeah, he wasn't interested in dinner at all. He's like, "Put me to bed." You big gooba head. That's fun. We had the little sidetrack. We had the Jeep out. As we were supposed to go with a bunch of his work buddies. Ow. All of his work buddies bailed. He's like, "Do you still want to go?" My buddies bailed. I'm like, "Yeah, of course I want to go." So I showed up to his house. He's like, "You want to take the truck?" I'm like, "Jeep's already loaded." He's like, "Isn't it small?" I'm like, "Me and Tom have done it." You got less shit than Tom.
He's not that much bigger than I am.
Well, he also has backpacking gear, so he can pack all of his shit in a hiking backpack and be good to go. So we had
no, I can't do that anymore. 2
full-grown men, a dog, and a 2-door. I'm like, this is like, I haven't done with Alex before. I'm like, this is like good old times. It's like good to get out again. It was only one night, but it was still a lot of fun.
I know. I'm like, I'm really looking forward to my week off for Thanksgiving, but I'm also like, man, a post-Thanksgiving like camping trip would be so clutch. Yeah. Just roll out on Black Friday and.
Yeah, Tom.
Did you get your mini Starlink yet?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to come this week? I don't know if it showed up yet.
Yeah, it's nice. The one thing I got is I went on Amazon and I got the 12-volt adapter so I can put like in the cigarette lighter. Yep. I gotta do the same thing. And that works well on the Jeep because the Jeep has a always hot 12-volt. Mm-hmm. The Lexus doesn't have a single always hot 12-volt.
I was thinking about getting one of the battery adapters.
Yeah, just alligator clip.
Yeah. Well, so that you can actually, because I got it for Tommy's Hot Wheels, you can actually get the M12 like socket with pigtails coming off of it to hardwire it to something, and then it's just battery power. So like, Like there's somebody that makes it for the power adapter.
Yeah, from what I've seen for the Starlink is you can hear your Starlink run and they pull a lot of power. So you need like dual 12 amp hour 18 M18s to run them for.
I didn't realize they pulled that much power.
Bit. Yeah. Yeah, one M18 12 amp hour will run it for like 8 hours.
Oh. So I mean,
so I don't know if that's right or not. I did, like I said, very little research.
Total tangent. But my plan was always to use it kind of more like almost use it as like an in-reach. Like get to camp, set it up, send a few texts, you know, say I'm alive, I love you.
Well, yeah, and the fact that it was free, like it makes it makes justifying an in-reach if you're not doing kayaking or
well, I was
into the lightweight stuff.
Right, which I'm really not planning on getting into anytime soon.
No. Your mountain biking days are behind you.
What is he munching on?
I don't know. Oh, a log.
And log dog. Yeah, I'm not.
Log dog and scuba squirrel.
That's a throwback. R.I.P. Spark. Yeah, it's...
This thing's gonna go wolf here in a second. I'm gonna throw it.
I hope so. I'm getting a little chilly. I thought these solo stoves were supposed to be like epic fire things.
Well, so my wood's been sitting in my trailer for a few days.
Excuse.
And I didn't expect it to rain the other day, and I didn't cover it.
That's fair.
So
I'll tell you what, this is really adding the ambiance to this video.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no usable clips from this.
That's all right.
There it goes. There it goes. Come on, baby.
Should go wolf.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Log dog and scuba squirrel.
Classic. But I think you got to look into it, because I think, like I said, I think they did a good job in, like, they have all the select terrain modes, and like, I mean, it's dual motor, so it doesn't actually have lockers, but it has like,
it's got traction control and it'll do what you need it to do.
Yeah, and like it looks like they did take it to Moab and you know, use it. Which,
from what we've seen over the years, even things that don't have, like Will's Renegade didn't have lockers, but that traction control is wonderful.
Right. Well, and that's why I say, like,
so like with an EV that's got,
I really do think they nailed it in the fact that, like, if you take the fact that this is an IFS IRS EV out of the conversation, this thing is actually set up well.
Yeah.
Like, if we weren't successful in DC with SEMA, and we were all looking at having EVs in the next 10 years, I'd be saving my pennies to buy it.
So would you say if we weren't successful with SEMA and we were going to have EVs in the next 10 years, would it be a suitable replacement for the Wrangler?
Apples to apples, no. Like, mechanically, no.
You're never gonna
wise, absolutely.
Yeah, you're never gonna replace the mechanical advantage of.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, live
axles.
Correct. You're not going to beat solid axle when it comes to off-road performance. However, 75% of the reason I have a JK and not an 80 series Land Cruiser is because I can take the doors off and take the top off, and they're like.
Well, I can tell you from the fact that
half the price.
From the fact that I built the Lexus over the weekend.
Yeah.
Because it got done. The
future past.
The money that I'm putting into it to make it not even as strong as the front of the Jeep.
Right.
Like it doesn't weigh out.
Agreed. And that's like it's why we all have Jeeps.
Yeah.
It's not that we are hardo Jeep guys. If anything, I would argue the fact that we've yet to get an invite to any of these Jeep press things shows you how much we are not hardo Jeep guys.
We're also not hardo social media influencers yet. We're just two guys, three, four
I was
guys.
watching some of the YouTube videos of these guys that got like media access to this thing at the LA Auto Show, and I'm just like, how do you have a YouTube channel and we don't?
Yeah. Well, we do. We just don't post to it. That's the issue.
Let me rephrase it. How do you have a platform and a following and we don't?
Yeah.
So like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, please.
Let us know what you guys want to see.
Stuff.
I know.
And instead of us talking about this in Tim's backyard with finally a good fire,
because of
cardboard, mauled by dogs.
No, that big piece actually lit off. Yeah. That was smoking pretty good.
But like, next time Jeep comes out with a cool new car, we could possibly be there showing you guys firsthand first. So tell your friends, listen to the podcast, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us we're a bunch of idiots. It's okay.
Let us know what you guys want to see. I know we talked about doing the Lexus build. It kind of came down to the crunch with a time frame.
Yeah. That's right. We have plenty of stuff to build. I got 2 axles to build.
I know. PJ's
finally getting around to. I think he's going to do it himself.
PJ has my Jeep. I don't know what he's going to do with it.
Oh, I'm talking the axles for his.
No,
LJ.
I know. So the instructions I gave to PJ is he came and got the Jeep. He texted me one day. He's like, "Hey, when can I come get the XJ?"
One thing at a time. He just did his truck.
I had no he never had a conversation with me before. He's like, "When can I come get it?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I want to come get it. Just have a thing on." I'm like, "Okay." So he came and picked it up. I'm like, "PJ, I know the LJ is going in the knife soon.
Yeah.
This thing is pretty much ready to go. I want you to beat the fuck out of it."
What PJ and I talked about was still making it the race car.
Correct, but
Put a cage in it and let's just go
it can
run
still.
it.
He's not. PJ is not irresponsible enough where he's going to roll it if he wheels it hard.
Probably not.
So it'll still be
Not
fine.
any more likely than you would have.
Yeah, he can't damage the body more than I have unless he rolls it.
Yeah.
And if he rolls it,
Then we cut the roof off.
You can get a body for $300.
Yeah. But even then, like I mean, we don't really have any major wheeling coming up.
No.
Until next year, so we got time to figure it out. But what was I saying?
I don't know.
RECON.
RECON.
Right. That was the whole point of this episode.
Yes.
I think, like I said, I think they did a good job. I wish it was a gas engine.
Gas engine or had an onboard range extender, which is just fancy for a hard mounted generator.
And like I don't think in their current mass-produced technology, range extenders are really a benefit, which is why I don't think you're seeing a lot of them.
But even if it just gets you, if it's got 4 gallons and it gets you 75 miles to go charge somewhere,
sure,
that's wonderful. It gets you off the trail.
But I think the complication of that system and the cost of that, because this is the part we haven't talked about yet, the launch edition RECON, which they're calling the Moab edition, MSRP
$85,000,
$65,999.
Unaffordable.
So all in destination fee, MSRP, assuming dealers aren't going to mark it up, you're looking at $67,000.
Yeah,
it is 15 grand more than a Rubicon.
So it's a Grenadier. Is only the rich fancy people.
It's an EV Grenadier.
Yeah,
it's an EV Grenadier 4Runner.
Title of the episode.
Like that is the biggest swing and a miss that they have on this thing is the cost of it. And I get it. Like the EV stuff is just so damn expensive. And
but it doesn't have to be.
It does have to be. That's the issue. You know this, Tim.
I mean,
that is the biggest problem with them.
What I compare it to is like, look at Slate. I know it's a single motor, short range, but they're going to introduce their vehicle to the market for mid-20s.
Yeah, but you're also
it's bare bones.
But I would say that's the thing is.
But when it comes to luxury, like when it comes to manufacturing and putting luxury in a vehicle, it doesn't cost the manufacturer that much more to add leather heated seats. Like it is negligible.
No, yes and no. It's like
when you're mass producing something at scale, adding leather heated seats or cloth manual seats doesn't really make a big difference.
It does though, because you got to as a consumer, right? Like look at the cost of an aftermarket seat, and so if you wanted to go buy a PRP,
a pair of PRPs is like $1,600.
Right. So now add in actual leather or even just a high quality vinyl, right? Like versus their cloth, it's an additional $400 or $500. So on the grand manufacturing scale, call that a $50 increase.
Yeah, but PRP makes a few thousand seats a month.
That's my point.
Manufacturers, large scale, they're making hundreds of thousands of seats a month.
Right. So when you talk hundreds of thousands of seats a month at $50 more a seat, that's millions of dollars.
Yeah, but $50 more a seat is like, it's $50 more a seat, but then they mark it up $4,000.
Right. But no, because it now changes the assembly line process. It changes the ordering process. So it costs them $50, but it's because they're not basing it on the individual unit. They're going, we're expecting to build 500,000 of these.
Yeah.
If we sell them for $50,000 each, it's $25 million. Right? Because you figure they're selling that to the dealer at 40 to 50.
Yeah.
So their goal is how many of these do we have to sell, and at what price do we sell them to make a profit? They're not looking at it as, this individual vehicle costs us $150 more. So they're taking their total cost for the build and dividing it by how many units they think they can sell. And my guess is, based on what the market has done with EVs, is they're probably only expecting to sell 200,000 of them, which is why they're $67,000.
Yeah. Which is the same
we
reason
were forced to buy them, right? Because like at the end of the day, it's going to cost them 30 grand to build it. If they could sell 1 million of them, they're happy to sell them at 45, because 1 million times 15,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
But 100,000, 200,000 times 15 isn't worth their time. They need to sell more of them to lower the price. It's not a matter of what it costs to build. So for them to cut out all the luxury, drop that price to 50, and now it's nothing. There's no infotainment. There's no gadgets. There's no leather. There's no power top. There's no removable doors. They're not gonna sell any of them.
I agree with that.
So that's why they have to put it in there to sell X amount to make it worthwhile.
So do you think this is the Gladiators lasted longer than I thought it would? Do you think this is just a few year run of this vehicle, or do you think it takes hold?
I don't know.
I'm surprised that the Gladiator's still around. I can't believe the Gladiator's still around.
I don't think the Gladiator will survive a redesign. So I think the Gladiator was always planned to have a 10-year run like the Wrangler, or an 8-year run, whatever it is. Right? Like, we're supposed to get a new Wrangler in 29. I don't know if we're going to get a new Gladiator in 29. Like, that may be the end of the Gladiator.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot's going to depend on how the brand does over the next 2 or 3 years. I don't think, like I said, based on the pricing and what they did with it and how they're marketing it, it doesn't sound like they're trying to make this a 10-year run.
Yeah.
I think it'll come down to how well it sells. I think, like most things in the enthusiast market, they'll sell like hotcakes for the first year, and that will be it. And that's assuming they all do well.
Yeah.
I don't think the market.
Well, if they turn out to be, reliable, which I think is a far cry.
So they're not really pushing this as like this is going to be your daily driver. They're very much pushing this as this is your fun vehicle, which is what they should be doing. Which is why
that's what all Jeeps should be. But everyone makes them daily drivers.
But that's my point. They push the Wrangler into soccer mom territory with the JK, right? Like the 4-door JK came out and it was like, look, a Wrangler you can drive every day. And it blew up and it sold great. So they tried it again with the JL, and then everybody's like, whoa, wait a minute, this is not actually practical. And then they had the 3.6 continue to blow up. Yeah. So like here we are. And now they're having issues with the hybrid, the 4xe.
The
2-liter turbos are blowing up
at the Sheets in Leesburg getting gas on my way to work. And I was driving the JK, parked at a pump next to a Wrangler 4xe. And just like out of like pure interest, I was like, hey man, like I haven't had a chance to drive one of those yet. How do you like it? He goes, this thing, we had it for 6 months. It spent 4 months at the dealership for issues. We're filing lemon law on it. I'm like, fuck. That's so bad.
We have a customer that had a non 4xe, got a 4xe, and as soon as he could, he got rid of it and got a Rubicon XR.
Well, and I had a quick conversation with the guy as we were walking to the store. I'm like, yeah, I mean that kind of sucks, but like, he's like, yeah, don't get one. I'm like, I'm not buying another Jeep. In reality, except for a little bit better fuel mileage and infotainment and comfort, like suspension comfort. Yeah, it's a TJ. Yeah, and nothing's changed. Yeah, which is what we like about them. Right. But I'm also not going to go out and spend $70,000 on a new one.
You can get them cheap now. You can get Gladiators and Wranglers on lease for like $299 a month right now. Yeah, because nobody's buying them.
Good.
And that's I think.
Good. Don't.
But no. But that I agree with you. I think it's been an issue. And it's funny because I look back at
like how do you improve on the Jeep so much that guys like us want to go out and buy a new one? What do you even do? Reliability?
It's a great question.
I don't know.
I think the RECON will actually be a good case study in that.
Like I know what it is for a truck. Keep it affordable. Yeah. And give it more towing.
I mean, that's all I want. If you're specifically talking about like people like us,
Well, I'm just saying like the enthusiast market, like the off-road overland market.
The actual off-road market, they are, like, if you look at what they did with the Willys, they are listening to a degree. Like the Willys now comes with a rear locker and 410s.
Sorry, I burped in the mic. That was gross.
Nice. And it's an affordable baby Rubicon.
Yeah.
I think the overland market is going to everything but a Jeep. And the guys that stick with Jeep for overlanding are buying JL Rubicons or Gladiators. And I think that's the right choice.
Yeah.
Like if I had to build like a hardcore overland rig, I'd probably get a Gladiator.
Yeah, we too.
Well, that was a pop and a half.
Yeah, that log I just put on had a lot of moisture in it.
A lot of sap.
Yeah, I'd probably do a Tacoma. I do like
the
problem that I have is
I can't do a full size. I've determined
I could do a full size.
I wouldn't want to do a full size truck, as beneficial as they could be. I cannot bring myself to do any kind of serious off-roading in independent suspension. I can't do it.
You said overlanding.
But
you said overlanding isn't serious off-roading.
The same reason I don't ride a motorcycle, I know myself. Yeah. If I had a motorcycle at some point, I'm going to do triple digits and I'm going to die. That's
why I'm going to put the front end of the Lexus in double shear. I'm putting all this armor on it because I know that.
Then why not just go buy a Gladiator?
Tell me where I can buy a Gladiator for $10,000.
You can't. Not yet, at least. But that's my point. Is like if I were buying something off the lot to build an overland rig, I'm buying a Gladiator.
Yeah.
A Rubicon. I'm putting a leveling kit and 37s on it, a camper in the bed, and I'm done. You don't have to do anything else.
Yeah.
You can leave it bone stock. You have lockers. You have 37s. What more do you need?
I don't know. So for me,
if I went and bought
I've had the Lexus for a while. The comfort of having IFS.
You haven't spent a lot of time in JLs though. That's the difference.
I've spent enough times in a JL where I know it's still a bulky, dumb Jeep.
See, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm comparing a JL to my JK, which
they're still both. I just me and my dad went to DC last week, and his Jeep is still a bulky, dumb Jeep.
Yeah, but that's also a fish out of water in DC.
It's still driving around. I don't bulky, dumb Jeep.
Listen, I also have a Grand Cherokee. Like I understand where you're coming from. I'm just saying it still doesn't beat it is creepy. It still doesn't beat the reliability and the performance.
Willow's still out here. I'll bring her in a little bit.
Well, you want to go and type up? She's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, she's eating poop or something.
Lovely. There's a structure fire in the Shenandoah retreat.
Jesus, it's been burning down.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Wow. That's not a good one.
It's a big one. It's not good for them.
Yeah, it's not good for propane tanks are usually scary.
Well, the caller said could be the propane tank.
It's just venting off.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Oh, there she goes.
Fifth fire, I think, this month, or like within the past.
And that's in Clark. There's been half a dozen fires in Loudon.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of fires in Loudon. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to either of us. Well, I guess you're still somewhat active.
Yeah. Well, not in 7 months. I got a big old bushy beard.
I'm extending my pole. I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
I'm on a 40-foot pole by now. Still got to talk to Steve. Get the skinny on that whole thing. But that's beside the point.
Oh my God,
that's a different episode.
Yeah, that is a different episode.
I don't see this thing becoming. This thing won't touch 4Runners. It won't touch Broncos. Being EV is going to limit it way too much.
Yeah.
I think if it does decently well as an EV, I could see them maybe borrowing some of that and putting it in the Cherokee and making the Cherokee a little bit beefier. I'd be curious to park them side by side. They look very similar.
They look very similar.
I would love to, if anybody knows anybody at Stellantis, I would love to talk to a product manager or an engineer. And
don't we have an engineer that you know?
No, that connection's long gone.
Oh.
That was a former Stellantis employee who's now a former employee of Kerry's company. So.
Oh. Got it.
I don't know what he's up to these days. We tried, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be interested to see what Jeep does to try and reel back in the enthusiast that has their vehicle.
Yeah.
That wants to. I don't know.
The 2026 Gladiator is out. They came out with a new Commando package or something, but Still no official announcement on V8, so all your V8 options are still AMW.
A small inline 6 with twin turbos on it.
Even that's just give me a 5.7 Gladiator.
Yeah, fair. Because they've added the Hemi to the lineup forever now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hemi is now
the right decision.
The Hemi is now a permanent option.
Yeah, the French completely dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like 25 and 26 is save RAM, which desperately needs to happen. And I think end of 26, 27, we're going to start seeing a lot of cool stuff.
So you probably went to some market research when you were at the show. Are RAMs still sitting on the lot for 130 days before they're selling?
Probably. I mean, SEMA doesn't really get into that side of it too much. I didn't sit through any of the data stuff. I just didn't have time to do the data stuff this year. A lot of that though was cost, and that's all coming down. That bubble's going to burst in the next couple of years, and new cars are going to plummet, and lending for new cars is going to get bailed out, and you're going to be able to go buy new cars 0% again with no credit. Like, people will start buying new cars in the next couple of years. But to your original question,
subprime lending is just what we need.
That's what's going to that's what's bursting the bubble. That stat, I think I talked about this with Wookie. The national average car payment right now,
it's like $800.
It's just under $800. Of those loans, 70% of them are subprime. So subprime lenders are paying $800 a month for a new car, and people are buying them.
Ungodly.
That's the data of what the loans are.
Well, because the average person, which I know because me and my wife are not recently, but in the last the last 2 years we were shopping for new cars.
Yeah.
And they want to sell you what they have on the lot right there, and everything they have on the lot right there has all of the options.
Mm-hmm. You also that's the Nova issue.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have subprime lenders here.
Correct.
So the dealerships are not buying base model cars to sell you because that's not their customer base. We had the same issue when we were looking at the Kia. Like, we went to Subaru.
But I mean, that's just a general deal practice is keep all of the,
especially
across the country. Yeah. But I mean, across the country too is, hey, my customer's interested in a Civic. Let's show them, I don't know, the levels of the Civic. Let's show them the Type R and have them work down from there.
Right.
And that customer gets in and like, oh shit, this is red leather interior. It's got a button to make it loud.
And try and sell them a car they can't afford.
Yeah, and that's what happens. And that's how you get that $800 a month with subprime at 70%.
I think in the next couple of years, I think it's going to shift hard because people aren't going to. If you can afford it, you're more than likely upside down on a car currently.
Yeah.
If you can't afford it, you're definitely upside down on a car, and any of your new cars are going to be even more expensive than you're already paying, because you're upside down on the last car you bought 5 years ago.
But you can just roll that over into the new car, Tom.
Yeah, but that's what makes it more expensive.
I know.
So it's just like it. I do think personally, I think
Mom Donnie's gonna fix it.
Yeah. The wrong podcast. We only talk politics about automobiles.
Not Mom Donnie. I love giving my sister a hard time because she lives in New York. I'm like, hell yeah, go Mom Donnie.
She needs to move.
She does.
It's beside the point.
Charlotte's not doing much better. You see what was going on down there last week?
We all need to move into the woods.
Yes.
The woods.
Victory.
Woo hoo. Freddie can't live in the woods because of the owls.
Yeah. Freak him out.
Anyway, I think as enthusiasts, we're going to get burned. I think you're going to see a lot of car companies back off the enthusiast cars because that's kind of how we ended up here. Is they tried to build really cool cars for everybody, and then people are like, "Whoa, I don't need any of that."
So we're going back.
I just need to get to work every morning.
You think we're going back to the 80s and 90s?
I wouldn't go that far back, but yeah, I'm thinking like the 10s, the noughts and 10s. Like,
I don't know, the noughts and 10s had some pretty cool cars come out.
Well, that was the start of it, right? Like, it was like, look at these cool cars, but you could get basic cars.
Yeah.
You didn't have to get the 15-inch screen and heated seats and a heated steering wheel and power sunroof. Like, you could just get a regular car. Like, we're always going to have screens. Screens are here to stay. There was a whole thing I just saw some guy was complaining to Ford that he bought fleet work trucks, F-150s, and they all had 10-inch screens in them. And he's like, I'm not putting my guys in trucks with 10-inch screens. They're all going to break. Like
big dumb fingers smacking the screens. Yeah.
Or just even like you throw your hard hat in and it bounces off the seat and hits the screen. Right now it's a $5,000 repair. But like forever, Ford on the commercial side didn't put screens in trucks. Now they're putting screens in every truck because it's just easier.
Because everyone's gotten away from the DEN system, and if it's not a DEN system, then it's got a screen.
Right.
There's no other option.
Yep. And that's like, yeah, I don't really care from a aftermarket standpoint on that side of it. Like, I don't really like dealing with those infotainment systems to begin with. So like, the better you make the factory infotainment, the less work I have to do to make it better.
Yeah. And
I'm okay with that. However, like, can we just do like normal screens? Like, can we just do a 6-inch screen?
Yeah, like my iPhone.
Like, do we need a 15-inch screen?
Tell me the Slate's not doing something right then.
No, that's my point.
It's you mount your iPhone on the dash.
Yeah, it's CarPlay.
You hook into CarPlay and you're good to go. It's got no screen in it at all. It's just a Bluetooth speaker.
100%.
It's all it needs.
And like that kind of tech is that backward step we can take to make cars affordable for people who just want to go A to B.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're buying a new car and it doesn't have Apple CarPlay, why the fuck are you buying that car?
Right. Like, we are as big as, what is it, $330 something billion industry, right? Like, we're a huge economic impact as enthusiasts. However, we're still 10% of the consumer. Like they're not. They started building cars for us, and they made them so expensive, the normal person couldn't afford them.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, like, hold on, let's backtrack this a little bit. Like, we can make normal cars, and I think, again, I'm okay with it, but I think people are just going to end up keeping cars.
Yeah.
Like, I think sales are gonna plateau, and we're gonna see a drop off in new stuff.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's a bad thing.
Which I know we're a part of the minority, but we went to Freddy's and Kelly's for Halloween. Walked around the rich neighborhoods in Percival.
Smart.
And my wife is like, why didn't we just get a Suburban? I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Why didn't we just get an old Suburban? I'm like, I absolutely would have gotten an old Suburban. They're so cool.
Yeah.
Like
GMT 800? Like
yeah, GMT 8. Yeah.
I would buy one of those.
I'm like, let's absolutely.
5.3.
I'll sell your Subaru yesterday. I'll take a loss on it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But we're definitely. I think we're in the minority because we are responsible car owners that can fix our own shit.
I was just saying, the big one is we can fix our own shit.
But I think people are going to start holding onto cars longer.
I mean, they already are.
I hope.
No, they already are. That is a trend that has been happening for the last couple of years. That's a real thing.
I mean, that was our thought behind buying the Subarus. This is it may be the Lesmobile 1000 because it's a cross track.
I'm a big fan of the cross track.
No, it's a great car, but
when you're done with the Lexus, we need to hit up Iron Man for a fucking cross track.
Hell yeah.
Little ATS 2 ATS. What up, Iron Man 4x4?
When we were buying the Subaru,
they have a really nice front crash bar with the
I really like it.
John from Morimoto, he's the brand manager for Morimoto. He's got a cross track.
Nice. Yeah, I really like the stuff that's offered for the cross track.
Morimoto stuff for cross track coming.
But when we were buying it, we're like, this is a car that I know we can keep for a very long time.
Until the head gaskets go.
Yeah, but then I'll just send them off to Abe. He can fix them up, send them back.
You haven't worked on a flat 4, have you?
You got to pull the motor out, don't you?
Sure.
We also when you know what we went through. I don't want to put the dealership on blast, but I've also got a 3-year.
Why? It wouldn't be the first time. There's a 3-hour episode of us blasting a dealership.
I specifically signed paperwork saying I wouldn't put them on blast.
Yeah, I know.
Because they gave us a 3-year. They gave us a 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty for what they fucked up. So we got that. I'm hoping the head gaskets go before that time's up, so they can fix it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, no, it may suck to work on, but I've worked on shitty things, and luckily my buddy has a shop where I can put it on a lift and pull an engine out. No, not your shop.
I don't know what buddy you're talking about. I just punted a 4. We diagnosed a check engine light for a Grand Cherokee the other day, and then they called us back and they're like, "Hey, our other car just got serviced at the same place that triggered the check engine light in the Grand Cherokee. Can you look at that one too?" And we were like, "Yeah, sure." It was a Ford Edge. Oh. And I went to him like, "Here's the code. Just go ahead and
Go away with it. Go see Justin.
Yeah, I was like, we don't have the time. We're so slammed right now.
Yeah. Yeah, go see Justin.
Actually, we do need to do a whole episode on Sean's YJ.
Yeah.
That thing moved under.
We need to do not.
Oh, I can show you the pictures.
We need to do a walkthrough episode of not the podcast of a YouTube video.
Yes. Yeah. Which we can do that anytime now.
Yeah.
Because it's about done now. You have to do like bump stops and limiting straps and like some detail stuff.
Yeah. So I was looking into. Speaking of bump stops, the Lexus has actually started. The air system has started working intermittently.
Oh,
so I was riding on bump stops, and I'm like, fuck, I need to order bump stops for it too because they're gone now. Probably. I found Perry Parts, man. Perry Parts makes good bump stops for the Toyota shit. Relatively affordable. I'm excited to try. Hopefully I don't hit the bump stops.
Yeah, Dr. KDSS, Perry Parts, Dobinson's. I think do they have they don't have a bump stop kit for that.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I mean, it's like a weird 4Runner Land Rover crossover thing on the GXs. It's never quite.
Did you do can bump stops on Sean's?
We're going to, yeah. I wanted to like get everything done and measure properly, but the mounts are already in there.
Nice.
So it's just a matter of how much puck we were gonna have to add for the can and everything else.
Hell yeah,
dude! It's
hydro bumps.
It's going.
Are they hydro or foam?
It's the TerraFlex speed bump, so I think it's air. I don't think it's.
I think those are foam. I think those have foam inside of them.
No, they have a like telescoping, like
yeah. They're still some companies make those, but instead of it being hydraulic fluid or air, it has a foam padding inside.
Maybe I honestly never dug that deep into the TerraFlex ones.
I think
I know the Kings are like nitro and air.
Yeah,
or nitro and fluid.
Yeah, I think
shocks.
I think TerraFlex does offer a foam filled one instead of.
I thought their butt plugs were their foam ones, and then the speed butt plugs.
Butt plugs.
That's what we call them. They look like giant butt plugs.
You're right. You're right.
Especially the aftermarket ones. Anyway, but yeah, the RECON.
The RECON. Speaking of butt plugs, the RECON.
Yeah. I like it. Tell us in the comments if you guys think it's gonna. Like I said, I think it's a good sign for what the brand is doing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think
it can be a good start. I think the price point
gives me hope.
Is atrocious.
The price point's atrocious. The fact that it's an EV is going to crush it.
But
which I think they expect.
With the price point and it being an EV, that is a relatively affordable EV.
No.
What is the Hummer? What is the Rivian?
Oh, well,
what is like for a luxury?
But it's not the same class though. Like because
the
Rivian's doing the small ones that are going to be in the 40-50 range.
Yeah, but so for your luxury EV off-roaders, the Hummer, the Rivian.
If you're going to talk SUV specifically, EV SUV, yes, it is on par with a Model 3 Tesla.
Yeah,
which is on the low end.
It's not hatefully priced for a luxury off-roader EV.
But it is. Because anything with the word off-road in it shouldn't be expensive. Because it's just going to be expensive.
But when it comes to the luxury EV off-roader market, 65, 70 is a whole lot less than 90 for a Hummer.
Which I'm sure is their justification for it. But it...
What else is in that market? Did the Lightning ever do a off-road package, like a trimmer for the Lightning?
No, if anything, they lowered it.
So it's just the Hummer,
and even that, like
Rivian.
Lightning production is basically stopped.
Yeah.
I guess the Mustang Mach-E technically is an SUV.
Yeah, but it's not an off-roader.
Right. You basically have the Rivian.
The Rivian and the Hummer.
Yeah, and even the Hummer I think is considered a truck.
Yeah, but still not the truck SUV market. And they do have an SUV. They do have a third.
It's three times the size of everything we've named.
It does have a third row though. I think
is it a third row?
I think it's a third row.
I thought it was just like a cap thing. I didn't think it was like a full.
I thought it was. I
could be wrong about that.
I haven't done shit for research on it.
Yeah, I think the tech is cool, but I think GM's EV program is the worst. Like, I
don't know. Have you seen Stellantis?
Stellantis at least markets it and like pretends like they care. Pretends like they're trying to build a good car.
Yeah.
GM was just like, here's an EV Silverado and a Hummer.
Because
good luck everybody else.
Here's this because we have to. We think.
Yeah. Also, there was a really
but they crab walk, so it's cool.
So does a fucking Mitsubishi 3000 GT
They do.
VR4. Like,
And
that was in the 90s, so.
Didn't the Prelude have all-wheel steering?
Yeah, there was a...
But it couldn't crab walk. It just did a tighter turn radius.
Yeah.
There was also a GMT 800 that had
Was there
rear
really?
steering.
What?
They had a
Denali XLs?
They had Suburbans, and they also offered a 1500. It was a 2500 with rear steer.
Oh shit, did not know that.
Yeah, the GMT 800. You can tell.
What axle would that have been?
I don't know what axle it was, but you can tell
That would
because
still be
it's
a solid rear
it's a
axle.
single rear wheel, but it's got the marker lights on the fender flares, and the fender flares are a little extended on the back. So if you see,
Is that
I've
like
seen
one of those,
three in
like,
the
it
area.
gives you like 2 degrees? It's not like
just
full steering.
Yeah. But it's the perfect thing for your soccer mom that needs to navigate. That's how they did the perfect advertising in the early 2000s.
Turn the school bus, you dumb whore.
that was their advertising for it is look at this
The
big
2000s were such a wild time.
look at this big soccer mom car. You can park it at Walmart. Turn this big school bus, you dumb whore.
There are people who have 2-door Wranglers that could use rear steering. Fuck.
Yeah, I've seen a few of the rear steer GMT 800s around.
I did not know
And
that was
every time I see one of my wife's in the car, I'm like, "That's so cool! That's so cool!" She's like, "That's a fucking regular 1500." I'm like, "No,
up,
it's got rear steer."
Shut up, Tim. Your tism is showing.
Trains.
Trains. Oh man. All right. I say let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Now we're just
Thank you guys
rambling.
for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Let us know what you guys want to hear from us next and what you guys want to see from us next.
Or don't.
The regular
We're gonna
pitch.
do it We're gonna do whatever we want to do regardless.
And it's
so.
probably not going to be post YouTube videos because we talk about it all the time. We never do it. But let us know if you want to see it, and we'll tell you
I
no.
think I think right now in our current situation, our best bet for YouTube is to focus on some long form stuff.
Yes.
Which we have some things in the works.
Speaking of,
So instead of a weekly episode, we just supplement the weekly podcast with a really cool video that's 45 minutes long.
Happy Thanksgiving. We didn't argue about mashed potatoes.
Not welcome on my table.
Not welcome on Tom's table. I'm not cooking this year, so I don't care what's on the
Neither
table.
am I. Yeah, really, at the end of the day, I'm gonna eat them if they're on the table. But if I had to limit it, they're the first ones getting cut.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I'm not a big green bean fan, and I'm keeping the green bean casserole.
See, mine's mac and cheese. You can cut the mac and cheese.
That's fair. I'm okay with cutting mac and cheese.
I'll keep the mashed potatoes.
It's for Thanksgiving specifically. Stuffing, sweet potatoes with marshmallows, like the yams.
Yep.
You gotta have yams.
Candy yams.
Yep, you can yams. That's your potato. You're good. You're done. Rolls,
Green bean casserole.
green bean casserole, cranberry sauce, and turkey. That's it. That's all you need.
You're a turkey guy, not a ham guy. I'll take ham for Christmas. I'll do turkey at Thanksgiving.
Yeah. They're interchangeable for me. Like we didn't do hams for Thanksgiving, so like I'm okay with the turkey. I'm also okay with the ham. Both is overkill.
Agreed.
Like you don't need two. That's
One
why
week.
same reason you don't need mashed potatoes because you have sweet potatoes.
Done. I think we should do we're not going to, but we should do a Friendsgiving. Come like January.
Yeah, Friendsgiving in February.
Yeah, January, February.
We'll do a Friends Valentine's Day.
Let us know what's on your plate. Let us know what you guys think. Come the new year, we're going to try and start doing weekly episodes again. Fingers crossed. We'll see if that happens.
I think we can do it.
I think we can do it too. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and we will see you in 2 weeks with more SEMA stuff because it's a lot of fun.
We could do weekly.
We'll do 2 weeks until the new year. We'll make sure we have the
We're going
content.
to be putting SEMA content out in January.
No, we only have 2 episodes left. It'll be.
Bro, I hate to tell you, we only have 5 weeks until the end of the year.
God damn it, Tom.
We literally have 4 episodes banked already. We are covered through the end of the year as we're sitting here.
If I can get them knocked out, we'll get them pushed out. But we need to make sure we schedule.
Stop being a bum.
We need to make sure we schedule content to actually record more too.
We are.
I know. I agree.
Cut.
Here's my ass.
No, seriously. If I do one with Wookie next week, poolside.
Poolside.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be at my parents in Hilton Head.